put these on so that I could take them off because there's no sun. Hey, can you believe this weather out here? And the first thing that Coach and I talked about this morning was it's just hard to remember how good this weather is out here. And we, of course, are glad to be back. Can't believe we've been coming out here as many years as we have. But all you've got to do is hit this place and under these circumstances and realize that what a great place this is to have camp. We appreciate what Oxnard, of course, is as far as their can-do spirit and what this camp means to them and our Cowboy fans that are here in Oxnard. And so it's great to be here. We always appreciate all of not only the weather, but of course the people, because they're great fans out here. I want to start off by saying that a great friend to all of us, we lost recently, and Ted, and I want to say that that is a loss for all of us, particularly missed when you come to camp and realize how much part of everything he was as the engineer to make everything work for all of us for what we do here with our media presentation back to our fans. But what's really worth noting, because we mentioned Ted when we were thinking about our meeting today with you, and we just really remembered the people that have been a part of this camp that we lost just this past year. Players, Marion Barber, Conley, Neely, Perkins, Reeves, Rayfield Wright. Those are familiar names. A lot of you even have a little more familiarity with them than others. Coach Gary Brown, and then really particularly a real loss for, on a personal basis. And I'm glad she made every camp always. Marilyn Love is not here, and y'all didn't see her as closely as I did, but a lot of you did. And miss her, Janet Scott, and of course we lost Lace. And Stephen and I went over to Jonesboro and were a part of a lot of our staff, certainly our scouts, Jonesboro, Arkansas, when they gave a big memorial to Lace. And Lace held court out here, and I've always, I'm going to get me somebody about a midget to stand up there with me and dress him up like Lace and think Lace is still out here helping us look at the practice with us. But we all need our props and a little memory that goes with it. But here is to Lace, really, and I'm serious about that. Again, it's great to be here. It seems like with the COVID thing a year ago, and then here it just has seemed longer than it has been to be here. We've had quite an off season. We've had things that were directly involved with as football as you can be, with players. We've had speculation. It's for me. I was quickly reminded that we won 12 football games. We obviously didn't get to the result, having won those games, that we wanted to have when we got to the playoffs. But still, it has been an off season full of varied type issues. But one of the ones I want to address directly, because I guess it's the one that probably the one that I have the most sensitivity about, and that is Mike and him coaching. And I want to be real clear. He wouldn't be sitting here today if I didn't think he was the man to lead this team to a Super Bowl. He would not be, and I have choices. And so that's not meant to be insensitive to anybody. That's a fact. And so you guys write about a lot of those choices, and they were there for my use had I wanted them. And no, the guy to my right is who I'm convicted about, have been. We certainly have had things we've addressed, the way we've addressed them in the off season. I think have successfully put together a staff that really, from this vantage point, gives us absolutely the best chance with our makeup and our team to get to the ultimate success. So I want to be real clear about that. We've lost some key players. Those were totally our decision to make those. They weren't they were influenced. Here's what has happened. We've lost 3 really high-profile players. Those players were in the top 10 of our players that make the most money. When you get in that spot, I can tell you, your standards go up. Your bar is higher. Your conduct is higher. Your attention to the team is higher, not just your own performance, but everything. When you have that kind of responsibility, which you do when you have that much of the financial pie.